Sometimes when we're creating a web page and we want input from the user, we don't want to give them a whole list of choices or any other kind of form. Sometimes, rather than have them type in a bunch of text, we just want them to select something like yes or no. In which case, the best way to do that is to code radio buttons. So let's open up let's take a look at our TPS form. The last thing we did, we allowed multiple choice. But if we go ahead and open up the file in Dreamweaver, this is what we have. So let's just remove all this drop-down choice stuff. And instead, we're going to put in just a yes or no option. Okay, so the way we code that radio buttons is we choose a new input type. And this particular kind is called radio. We have to use an element to give it a name, in which case I'm just going to call it radio 1. And then a value. A value is what the page that's processing this will process their choice as. In this case, we want it to process it as a yes. So if they click this radio button, it is registered as a yes. The other one, we can just copy paste exactly what we've done for the yes button to be the no button. And the input type is still radio. The name is radio 1. We choose the same name for both buttons because we want them to be able to select one or the other, but not both. If we change this to radio 2 here, that would give them the option to enter data in two different buttons. I'll show you that. And then this value is no. Okay. So how does that look? So, we forgot to close this tag and close that tag. All right, so what you see over here is the option to choose yes or no and click here. So let's save that and preview it. Refresh this. And you can see yes, and they can enter that. Of course, it says file not found because there is no page to process it. But they can choose yes and no because currently we have both of them. We have a radio 1 and a radio 2. If we were to change this radio 2 to be just radio 1, then they can only have one or the other. It can only be radio 1. So if we save this and refresh the page, let's see, save this, and refresh the page. As you can see, they can select yes or no, but not both. One more thing I wanted to show you real quick is that if I select something on our mock-up over here, Dreamweaver highlights it so you can see what has been selected. If we click highlight the whole thing, if we just hit clear. So it's a quick way if you want to change the code for click here to click this, you can click on it, have it highlighted over here, and quickly see which line it's on and change click here to click this. Okay, so there you go. That's how to do a yes, no radio button style input form.